There are so many interesting, horrifying, or downright weird things in this big world of ours.
Each week, we'll bring you a new true crime story that has little to no coverage in English.
Let us do the translations, so you don't have to.
Hello. I beat you guys to it.
Huh.
Hello.
Hello.
I looked away and didn't see that you already started.
I also started to
I know both of you
open
are...
my materials. Evil.
Yes. So we have a news tangent today. This is going to be coming out in March, which was like so many things to cover, both... And also, sorry for my voice, I am a bit sick. Maybe it sounds sexier to some people, who knows. But yeah, so there's so much shit going on in the world. You kind of don't know what to cover. And I mean, okay, our podcast is under the premise of, you know, translated material that isn't really covered in English, but there's so much shit going on in the States. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy. I was always so tempted to bring something that's like... probably not that new to people and just discuss it here.
Yeah.
This time I brought a case that's I'm sure like no one has heard about. It's not so significant.
I have like 3 to choose from. One of them would be in the States and I just want to rant about, and then 2 are from Finland. Okay. But anyway, yeah. But I'm not going to
can also
take
tell all of them.
All of them?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I could.
If they're not extremely long.
They're not, I guess. But I guess the discussion could be extremely long, at least with one of them.
Yeah, that's usually our fault bit.
Yeah.
We'll see. You can decide as we start or during the episode if you want to share all or not.
Yeah. At least mine doesn't involve murder yet. Okay, anyway. So that's just... Do we have anything else we need to discuss?
I actually kind of have 2 stories.
Okay. Yeah.
But one is just more like something I randomly discovered. And I don't know why it took me so long to discover it. Because, well, I can just tell you now. You know how... It's not an actual story, but you know how one of my favorite podcasts, which I have talked about several times on this podcast, is The Missing Crypto Queen?
Yes.
Have they found her? So, no.
Oh, okay.
Or actually, okay. No, I don't think they have. But... I just realized as I was going to Stockholm, like boarding the plane, I opened my Spotify and I'm like, wait, there are new episodes.
What?
And I didn't realize because there's usually like years between they release anything new. It's an active investigation. This woman is on the FBI most wanted list.
Yeah.
Like the only woman on the top 10 most wanted criminals. So anyway, they released like 4 new episodes now.
Ooh,
which I was so excited to see.
Like, fuck
I don't know why I didn't
best
see
plane
it.
trip.
Yes, exactly. I still have 2 to listen to. But anyway, I was just so happy to see that. So if anyone else has been waiting for new episodes, and if you also somehow didn't notice that these came out by the time people were listening to this many weeks ago. But anyway, in January, I'm telling you now.
Instead, they are listening to our podcast.
Yes.
Which is an honor, but...
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
We are honored.
Yeah. We're honored by anybody.
Yeah, so that's one of my stories.
Okay.
I was just very happy to see this.
Your story was the update that there's new episodes.
No, there's also an actual story. This is just like a side note.
Okay. Side quest. What about you,
Anything
Petra?
else about pickles?
Oh, wait, no.
I'm sorry, I have not yet.
Wait, but that's good because this will come out, I think, before the episode where we talked about the popsicle thing.
Okay,
so
good.
We're good.
Okay.
So I will not ask you any questions concerning anything regarding the episode that comes out after this.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
So I can't also correct my mistake that I did in the past. I mean, that I will do in the future.
Well, technically you can, versus ant extermination versus rat extermination.
In the next episode, if I will talk about rat exterminators, I actually mean termite exterminators.
Yeah, indeed. which
We'll not
reminds me
tell
that I need to
anymore.
put that
That's
in.
all.
I wonder if there's a way to like search for the term and like replace it. If I can like it splices
With a
in.
weird AI voice.
Yeah,
But you could
termite.
deep fake my voice, I'm sure.
Termite.
Yeah, like they were termite exterminators.
I mean, people on YouTube do this all the time, that they talk about something and they make a mistake and they just like write something over the video, like with text, where
Yeah.
they kind of correct that. That's very difficult to do on a podcast, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
with a weird AI voice, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
I'll
say it
see
now.
what-
So if you want to try, you can try putting this on. Termite exterminator.
Or I can just say he was an exterminator. I can take out the rat part.
All the
Ah.
rat
Or you can
mentions.
just say he was Terminator.
Terminator. Terminator 2. Terminator 3. Yeah. But it's funny because, okay.
Terminator
anyway,
2 is the best.
Okay. It's been so long since I've seen all of them, like any of them.
Yeah, I would want to have like a marathon one day. I'm always suggesting this to my family. They're not
And they're
into
like,
it.
no.
Because my dad made me watch them when I was 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's young. Holy shit.
I mean, maybe made me watch sounds a bit weird. He was like, I'm
Yeah.
watching this, you can watch this with me. Like,
And then
I
you
don't
like
think he
kept
knew
your
the
eyes
concept
open,
of...
like with some
Yeah,
I don't know,
no.
tape or whatever that must watch. Okay.
Yeah, not like that. He just didn't maybe think of age limits as a...
Yeah. I don't think
Concept
anybody
that
really
should
thought of
be
age
taken.
limits as kids, to be
Yeah,
honest. Like all the
it
movies
was
that
not
I've seen,
such a big thing.
like
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I remember is that my parents, before they were divorced, so that was before I was 9. Anyway, when I was really small, they were watching the X-Files all the time
oh shit,
in the
yeah.
that's
evening.
scary.
And
Mine
they,
too.
yeah, and they made me go to bed before that. And I remember having this like idea in my head that the X-Files is something like super scary. I guess it maybe is.
It
At
is
one
scary.
time, I kind of
It is. I was super scared.
I was so scared.
scared of even the
I was
music.
scared of aliens.
Because I could hear
Yeah.
it from the living
Yes.
room
Yes.
to my bedroom.
Aliens freaked me the fuck out because of that show. Like
Yeah.
holy fuck. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
But did this had still a climax coming?
No, just that. Well, yeah. So I was never allowed to watch it. I always had to go to bed, but I always knew that now it's the X-Files and they're watching it.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to
It's
watch it.
happening.
So one time I sneaked out of my room, and then I kind of saw from behind, or like from the living room door, that it's on. But then I just thought that no, there must be a reason why I can't watch this. So then I just went back to my room and went to sleep.
Aw.
But that was the only time I kind of ventured out to
You're such a good
have a little
kid.
peek of the
You're
X-Files.
such a good kid.
I think the times that I saw actual like glimpses of X-Files were really scary. Like there was
Yeah.
some kind of mutated body on the tracks, and I'm
or
like,
jump
"Fuck, this
scare
is so
or
scary.
something. Yeah.
Dad, why are you watching this in the daytime? You should be watching this in the nighttime." You know, I don't know. He had recorded it or something. But
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I also have a similar experience when it was Halloween. I must have been probably 6 or something. I'm not actually sure when the movie came out. So 6 maybe, 7. And you know the movie From Dusk Till Dawn, the Quentin Tarantino movie, the vampire movie.
Hmm.
Like,
Yes.
so I was, like my dad was watching that. We just got back from trick-or-treating and we had like the couch in front of the TV. So me and my sister were behind the couch sorting our candy and stuff. And we just like hear all the sounds of like this fucking movie going on. And we kind of like peek out like over the couch. And I'm just like, I see horrible like vampire faces and lots of blood and all this stuff. And I'm like, I was scared shitless of that movie. Like, yeah. Anyway, I mean, now it's funny because it's kind of like campy, of course. But back then, like,
Yeah.
ugh. When did it come out, actually? How old was I? Ugh. Oh, 96. So yeah, I probably was like 6 or 7. So yeah.
So amongst our parents, it sounds like Viktória's parents were the ones that were actually caring about not showing scary stuff to the kids.
Well, I mean, my dad
this is
said
the
don't
only
watch
example.
it, but you can't
Yeah.
not
Okay,
watch it as
yeah.
a kid. Like, okay, yes, I'm just going to be here when all the noise is going on in the background and there's only a couch separating me. Perfect. Makes perfect sense. Sorry, I cut
Just
you off.
look away.
Yeah, look away.
Yeah, I mean, watched a lot of inappropriate stuff or not age appropriate stuff. So like this was the only thing that I didn't. And then I was, I think, like just like very young.
Yeah.
Like not even like before I went to school. So probably, I don't know, 5 or something. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they were very consistent about this, but yeah.
Maybe
in
they
that
had
case,
just found
yes.
that so scary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, okay, now that we're talking about this, the other thing is that my mom told me that The Shining, the book, is very scary and I shouldn't borrow it from the library
So you did.
because when she was a kid, she was told that she shouldn't borrow it from the library, but she did, and she read it still like kind of hidden in her room, or like she was hiding in her room reading The Shining, and then it was so scary that she, I don't know, returned it or something. And then
she returned the library book.
I don't know if she finished it.
Act.
Or maybe she actually finished it. I can't remember. But anyway, no, but I meant that she didn't finish it and returned it.
Yeah.
But I can't actually remember. Maybe she did finish it. Anyway, she was telling me all this, somehow saying that I shouldn't borrow The Shining from the library because it's very scary. And then I did.
Yeah.
This sounds like a generational trauma that just goes on and on.
Yes.
Don't borrow The Shining. They told me not to do it, but I did it anyway.
I also have another similar experience, but my mom was reading Silence of the Lambs. And I was like, ooh, this book looks like, but this book looks interesting because the cover with like the moth on it, you know, the death head moth. And I was like, ooh, this looks nice. I want to read this. And she had to hide it from me because I literally went searching for it. I was also probably like 8 or 9 or something when I was like looking for this book. Yeah.
But it's about lambs. Lambs are cute.
Yeah, the Silence of the Lambs.
Why are they silent?
Yeah. Why are they still screaming, Clarice? Okay, sorry. Yeah. Still haven't read it to this day, but I should. Yeah, anyway. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how we got here.
No, or how we're getting out. But maybe we
How are we
should.
getting out? Let's start talking about the stories.
Yeah. So Petra, do you want to go first, or what is yours involve? Is it murderous or
No murder, but
okay?
weird crime.
Mm-hmm.
I chose it because of the countries or the citizens and the place involved.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say because the cunts involved, but then it's just kind of like.
I will not go into that kind of inappropriate language.
Oh, I can do it
Never.
for you. It's
Never.
fine. It's fine.
So no murder, but might be shocking.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then our interest is piqued, I guess.
Just
So
go for
maybe
it,
you
Petra,
can start.
please.
So actually I wanted to take this because I want to hear some insights from Viktória maybe. Because this
Okay.
happens in Hungary.
Oh,
Oh
what?
shit!
Yeah.
The tables have turned.
But the criminals are Finns.
What? It's like a crossover
What is
episode.
this case?
Does there need to be like an
Yeah.
actual crossover episode where you both do
Maybe.
an episode together on this?
Yeah.
We
I
wanted
mean,
to do that. That would be cool.
but this is still in a news tangent phase because like the court hearings just started. So it's not unsolved, but it's in progress. Yeah.
Okay, tell us and I'll see if I have heard about it.
Okay, the place where this happens is Kerestlak.
Kerestlak. Okay.
Okay, so that was
Is
basically
with
the
an S?
pronunciation.
Spell it.
Kerestlak. I'm pronouncing it like a Finn would pronounce it. I can write it here in our chat.
Okay, write it down because what you said made sense to me, but it might not be what you. Oh, wait.
The news says it 800 people in the village. That sounds very.
Kerestlak.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like in
Block
south.
is weird.
I have
Like near Croatia.
Yeah,
the combination of the DL isn't very common in Hungarian, is it? Like, that looks weird to me.
Because it says on the Wikipedia page. I mean, I don't know where the name originates from. Yeah. There's also like a German version of the name.
But in Croatian it's Geresh, like and then Gereschlak in German. So I think it's just
Lok means like a place where someone lives, like a living place. Like, I don't know. Geresh doesn't, to me, mean anything. I'm sure it means something. Okay, anyway, I have not heard about this town. It's also probably not a huge one. 735 people. Well, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. Never the Finnish news say it's about 800. So yeah, it's a very small place. But apparently there lives some amount of Finns there. There's some like wine
vineyards.
What are the wine fields? Like where you
vineyards?
Wait, is it the Finnish village? There's a village in Hungary where a bunch of Finnish pensioners live.
But 150 Finnish people? That's what it says on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what
it must be that.
It takes like about to be a Finnish village.
Yeah.
And it's also like friend town with some Finnish town
like 2
that
or 3
I have never
different
heard.
Towns. Uskali in.
Oh yeah, but that's funny. I have heard about the village in Hungary, which is like overtaken by Finns for some reason. But I just didn't remember that it's called, wait, what was it? Gereschlak.
Gereschlak. Yeah, so a very small place. I can read out the news in Hungarian. Ez az igazi összefogás megtalálták az eltűnt keresztlaki finn kisfiút.
Oh, that was almost perfect, basically. Wow. Okay, so it says this is the real cooperation, I guess. Yeah. The missing Finnish boy was found.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So the criminals are Horror Mostohak.
Horror? His name is Horror?
Of just saying random Hungarian words.
Horror.
Yeah, I guess like because mostoha is like someone's stepmother or stepfather, but like when they are not very nice to you, kind of. But
the Finnish version of the word is kauhu kasvatti vanhemmat.
Oh god. Okay, it's like foster parents. Yeah, I guess. Okay, horror foster parents.
Yeah. So basically, this is the story. In Gereschlak, there were a Finnish family. They moved there a couple of years ago, quite recently. And they registered to run a vineyard.
Okay, so they're not pensioners.
I don't think so. Based also on the ages of the kids.
Yeah.
So they registered their biological kid. They moved 2022 to this little town. And they registered their
business vineyard.
Son.
Oh, okay.
Finnish son there as their son and themselves,
as residents of the town.
As residents of the town. I guess, like, if you're EU citizen, that's just what you do. You just register and that's it.
Sure.
Yeah. But then in 2024, the father of the family had reached out to the authorities and told that their son is missing. So the villagers started to look out for the son. I mean, a small village. And the next day they found him in a kind of, like, not a house, but where you would, like a storage house that was not in use, that was very broken.
Okay.
And, but the thing was that this was not the registered son. Yeah. So they had a secret son also with them that they had not registered anywhere.
Okay. This
That
brings
was
kind
not
of
their
like
bio.
this
Yeah, I
brings
was
like
just
one of
gonna
those
ask, like,
what? Yeah, like it kind
like
of brings to mind.
what makes them foster parents, or what are
Well,
why
because
why
it was
Mostohák?
because
Yeah.
they had it was like on paper their son, so they had adopted him from
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
China
Uh-huh.
in
Ah,
2017.
what?
Okay.
How have I never heard about this story?
I don't know, but I mean, because now it's in the court, so I guess it's like an ongoing news.
Huh.
So
Was he
yeah,
like chained in the like? Because I'm just imagining like those you have those stories or whatever, or also kind of like this. What is the word I'm looking for? Fuck. What's the word I'm looking for? My brain is dead. I'm sorry. Like these situations or whatever where they're not really true, they're kind of like always told in these kind of funny stories or something, not funny stories, but like there's the unwanted child that's like chained in the attic or whatever, or
yeah.
never sees the light of the day, kind of. Is that what was going on? Like, was he
Yes,
trapped
yes.
in the
Like,
fucking shed?
yeah, he was trapped in not in the shed. He was just hiding in the shed himself. Like it was just a random shed because he had escaped the parents because they
Oh,
were
fuck.
treating him bad. They were keeping him
God.
locked in based on the prosecutor's story, of course. This is
Okay,
not
yeah,
yet
yes.
over, but
Alleged.
anyway, based on the
Yeah.
allegedly, he was just living in a little dark room, no mattress, only like sheets on the ground, and they had some kind of like heavy running mat keeping the door closed so he
Yeah.
can't leave there on his own. They were giving him very like simple food like porridge, some bread sometimes. They didn't let him shower, but instead they would just clean him with the hose outside
Fucking
once a
hell.
week. And
What the heck?
he had tried to escape also before,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't
Sounds
take him
like
to
the Ruby Frankie case from the
Yeah,
US
yeah, it
that I
does.
talked about before.
Yeah, it does.
yeah, and he didn't go to school or
Yeah, I'm sure
to
he wasn't
doctor or anything
registered.
because he
Yeah.
wasn't registered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, their biological kid, who was like just I think like 2-3 years older than the little brother, the adopted brother, was going normally to school. Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone knew that boy. But the villagers, like after this had happened, they were like, we had never seen even the adopted boy. We didn't know of him existing.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, he had when they found him, he had like bugs in his hair,
Lice. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
lice and stuff, and he was in very bad condition, and he had like anemia. Is it
Yeah.
anemia in English?
Yeah.
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 Because probably not enough
No nutrition. Yeah.
nutrition. Also, he was like his developmental state was not up to his age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Okay, so
And how old was this kid? Because in 2017 they adopted him.
when
So
he
he
was
was, like,
found, he was
5.
13.
So he was like
13.
5-ish or so when he was adopted.
From
Yeah.
China. So there is one article about like there has been now the first court hearing of the dad. The mother has not been heard yet, and they are being heard with a Finnish interpreter because obviously
Okay, so the trial is in Hungary.
it's in Hungary because this crime is
Yeah.
in Hungary. So there was even the name of the court district.
I
but-
hope that Hungary has very strict laws and punishments for child abuse and neglect.
Well, we could go into a very long discussion about that. Let's hope so that in this case they will.
I mean, I hope it's
Yeah.
hardcore, more hardcore than Finland, because I hope they don't escape
don't know.
justice.
Yeah.
I mean, allegedly, if they did, like, I can't really say, but
Yeah.
If they deserve
I
it,
think-
they get what they deserve. They get what they
I
deserve.
mean, this is a pretty horrible case. Plus, there's no kind of political angle in it because,
No.
like, if there is, then you can never know if the people will be punished or not, depending
Yeah.
on which side they are
Yeah.
friends with, kind of.
Yeah.
But these
so
are
I
just
would
some
assume,
random things.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Fuck those Finns. Okay.
But anyway, the first court hearing, the dad is like, I don't get what are they saying. This is an absurd story. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And he's telling that, okay, he was homeschooled because he had some development issues, so he couldn't have handled it in the normal school.
Mhm.
Okay.
He can't really read, but he can do some basic math. My wife has been more involved in the teaching, but the boy is not the easy one, and he's not speaking very well Finnish. I mean,
but please, then why not register him? Like, kind of, why hide him away? Even
Yeah,
if
you
this
could
was
bring
true.
him to a
Exactly.
special school, like also that he could.
Or
get the
even
care
if
that
he would be
needs.
homeschooled. Like, still,
And he's
yeah.
saying like, yeah, well, we were, playing around outside with the boy, but he didn't have any friends because, of course, the language barrier, and we wanted to take care of his health in a private doctor. That's why we didn't register him. And
Okay, is there fucking records of that?
he was also
sir?
using diapers, like at 13.
13.
And he was just saying, like, yeah, he can use them if he wants. Well, I mean, if you don't let him out of the room, I guess
Yeah.
that's the only thing you can do.
What the actual fuck?
That's crazy. Now that I Googled it a little bit, I saw that there were a few articles last April.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah. Well, 2024 was when it happened.
And then there
but-
were some updates then. I haven't really seen, like now when I Googled it, I didn't see any like very recent articles, but there must be a few because you just found
Yeah,
one.
because this court hearing article is from 4th of February. So
Mhm.
it's quite
Okay.
recent when
Yeah.
this... Yeah, but they were kind of saying like, yeah, it wasn't that closed room, and no, we didn't wash him with a hose, and he was a really difficult kid, and the lice problem is something we all have in the family, and like kind of trying to explain this.
Malnutrition also an issue you also have all in the family, or okay.
I mean, I guess you can have lice, but yeah. I don't know, it's just... Why did you adopt
Exactly.
a kid with develop? Because I
Well-
think I read
well, the ish-
somewhere that
yeah.
that they knew that, like, when someone is 5, you usually already know
Yeah,
that
and
they have
also
development issues.
one of the things is like when you do adopt from China, like because I was like before having my own biological kids, I was like, okay, it'd be nice to adopt or whatever. Like, what type of adoption agencies are in Finland that work with other countries?
Mhm.
And there's some options, and one of them is you can get a child from China, but usually, like they say that they would give away children with like either developmental issues or physical issues or like ailments. Like cleft palate is very common for children to be given away, which isn't like, I mean, that's a genetic disorder, genetic issue. It's not like it can be fixed or whatever, but
Yeah.
they usually give away children who are a bit disadvantaged and not super like
Yeah.
100% healthy or whatever, because they, well, yeah, they're giving away like what they like. It kind of seemed like what they deem is like the worst of the worst, or like the, not the cream of the crop, but more of like, if you have the resources of adopting a kid, then you can probably have the resources to give them more or something.
Yeah, and
then
often
there's-
like people
yeah.
who give their kids to adoption come
Yeah.
from backgrounds
Disadvantaged
that,
backgrounds.
Yeah. So you just
Yeah.
can't take care of.
But this was also common in other countries too, not just China, but like,
Yeah.
I forget. And then there's some African country where you needed to be there for a year and be in the church. And yeah, so it was a whole thing. I went down a rabbit hole at one point about adoption, but it seems very difficult. So
Yeah, and I think in general in Finland they do quite a lot of this screening. Like if you are suitable for for adopting a kid.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
even
like,
from the-
oh, wow.
Yeah. And even like from the country, like sometimes you need to be married, you can't be gay. Like there's other stipulations
There's
depending on those
like,
countries too.
yeah,
Like
there are.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I
So-
mean, I guess like these people were okay with on the paper. They already had a son, so they could prove that they are capable of taking care of a kid. And
Yeah.
well, I don't know about their other, but like maybe they didn't seem off at all.
Yeah.
And it seems that they were taking care of their biological kid.
Yeah, that's fucked though.
But I just don't understand. And then you like adopt a kid with a challenging kid, let's say.
Yeah.
And then you
yeah.
decide to move to a country that you don't know the language of and have a vineyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
really
I would think
weird.
that I want to
Sorry.
live somewhere, if I have a kid with disabilities, that I want to live
Yeah.
somewhere where they can get support.
I just feel like they're kind of hiding the kid. That's the reason why they moved to a different country. That they, they can like get away with it a bit easier or something. I just like,
Maybe
how did
they
they get in
kind
the
of, like-
country? How did they get in the fucking in Hungary? Like, do you need to? I guess if it's in the EU,
I mean,
you're not
as
really
a
checking
tourist,
passports and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like if I would travel
yeah,
to the
no,
States,
you can just drive in.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, if I would go to the States, like, I need to have like a birth certificate and like, show that I'm actually that child's parent when I'm traveling
Yeah,
with them.
but,
But when they're
I mean,
13,
within the
guess it's
EU
not. Yeah, it's such
or
a big
within
issue.
like the Schengen area, you can
Yeah.
just, I mean, of course, if you're flying in, that's
Yeah.
a different story. But if they were just driving, there's
Yeah.
like no border control.
Yeah.
And also,
driving.
like, if they went there, probably they have the same surname
True.
because they
Yeah.
adopted the kid. They're just like, okay, it's your kid. You're calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is that nobody realized that, okay, you are living here, you came here with the kid. Where's the kid now? Like, because there's so little paperwork needed.
Mhm.
That's so fucked. That makes me scared for how many other kids are out there, like in European
Yeah.
countries that are under the radar like this too.
Of
Yeah.
course, there's lots and like, parents kidnapping kids
Yeah,
in divorce and all these kind of issues. But yeah, this is just such a weird case. And also it had
Yeah.
a weird Finnish-Hungarian connection. That's why I wanted
Yeah,
to
it is really weird.
bring it.
It's interesting that I missed it because I mean, it was covered in the news, maybe not super extensively. And now I found the article where they refer to them as a horror mostohák. So they're
Yeah.
like horror foster parents, I guess. Or not, well, I mean, anyway, it works as foster parents too, I guess.
Yeah.
So I was just going to say that, well, like, like not maybe like the most reputable news source or whatever, because they're, anyway, just a random like local newspaper. But then I also found now that it was also on the, what is it called, prosecution office or like service of Hungary, like their website, and they kind of referred to them in a similar way, or like not referred to them, but said that like he was probably held under like pretty bad circumstances. So it looks like this is the case, but and it was covered also in like other news outlets, just not very, very extensively. But this is crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. My hypothesis is that they kind of started to regret. Like, first they were like, we want to do good. Let's get another kid and give him a home and take care of him. And then they're like, oh shit, this is difficult. Why did we do this? Let's go somewhere and just forget about him and live our nice life with our biological son.
But can I just ask
so-
though, like just one about the translation between both of the Finnish and the Hungarian, actually, because like foster parent, at least in English,
Okay,
when
maybe
you say-
not. Mhm.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, was it foster parent or adoptive parent? Because foster means
No,
like,
okay. So
yeah.
actually, the word in Hungarian, the word that they were using, mostoha, it means like step parent.
Okay, yeah, step. Yeah,
So-
okay. yeah.
So it doesn't mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
mean
more of like adoptive or
foster parent.
yeah, because foster would mean
Yeah.
like more of a temporary basis, like you do.
Yeah,
fostering
that's
for
true.
kittens,
That's
yeah.
true. So that's not the right term. But I mean, but it's also like not like a nice term. It is used like mostoha, it's used, but it has like a negative connotation
Yeah, it
to it.
does in English too. Like
Yeah.
step, like because you just think of like the wicked stepmother or something, or
Yeah,
like,
but isn't it a little bit more neutral in English?
it is a bit more neutral, but you have still like when you think of someone as like your my stepdad, like why are you making the distinction kind of like it's either your dad or you're not, like you.
But is there a better term for it than
No.
step parent? No,
No,
okay. Because in
yeah.
Hungarian you can say nevelő szülő, and that means, I guess, like someone who, like, it could be that your biological parent remarried, and then
Yeah,
the other one
it's
is
the
your,
same thing in the States, like, or same thing
Yeah.
in English is step, like that's it covers
yeah.
that.
But if you use
situation.
the nevelő term and not mostoha, that means a bit like that's more neutral. It just means that they're not your biological parent.
But what
they-
is, I'm just trying to remember the term that you used with the Balaton case. The guy,
Oh, yeah.
how was he referred to? I'm trying to remember.
I guess now I don't remember, but maybe nevelő apa could have.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yes. That sounds more familiar to me. Yeah.
But I bet here it's intentional to not sound very neutral.
No. Yeah. I think so too.
Well, I mean, you're using horror or cow, so it's kind of not neutral at
A very
all.
clickbaity title too.
That's
Okay,
fucked. Well, I think you
great.
guys need to do something together on that one because that sounds
Well,
interesting.
once they reach some conclusion
Yeah,
about the case.
let's
But it's great
follow
that you brought also the story also because of the town, because I was originally thinking that I have no idea where this town is, and then I realized that true, this is the Finnish village in Hungary.
Such weird stuff.
I just didn't
Yeah.
remember the name, but I have heard it actually. Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Hmm.
Do you want to go next,
Great.
Victoria, or
I
shall
can go next because I have just this very simple, or like we don't really know what happened there. It's also a story from Hungary. So apparently in February this year, a car that had been missing for more than 10 years was recovered from the Danube near the city of Poksh. So from the river, this like car that people have been looking for. It disappeared 10 years ago, and now suddenly it was recovered. And the more interesting part of the story is that, according to the police report, there was also a body found inside this vehicle, a dead body. So the car's owner was a 48-year-old guy named György, very nice name, György Bor, from Poksh, which is the city where
is
they
it
found the car.
George Wine?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pretty
Okay.
much. And the Finnish version of this name would be Yrjö.
Yeah.
Yrjö
Viini.
Yrjö Viini, yes.
God,
György
sorry.
Bor.
That sounds.
Viini, Yrjö would be a word. Like
Oh,
if you
no.
drink too much wine and you
yeah.
puke this puke that still has the taste of wine.
Yeah, because like I
Yeah.
think for
I'm
most,
like, does anyone
like,
else know what I mean?
no, I was just
I
thinking
do.
like Yrjö Viini
Vague,
sounds like vomit wine, like because Yrjö is like a synonym for like Yrjö, like the noise.
But
like
it is
an
also a
onomatopoeia.
name.
Yeah, it means George too, but like, yeah, vomit wine. I was like either thinking, is the wine made of vomit, or do you vomit because of the wine? Or anyway,
When you vomit and it tastes like wine because you had too much wine, maybe.
yeah. Sorry. That was like some heavy translation joke for sure. You need
This
to
is
know.
all about tangents, this episode. So, okay, György Bor was the owner of this car, and he disappeared on July 29th, 2015. He left his home. So this guy.
Not the
György.
car, the guy. Yeah.
Well, the guy, and I guess the car, the two of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was too focused on the car.
No, so he disappeared. He left his home around 8 p.m. and drove off to an unknown location. Later that evening, he called his wife, but did not reveal where he was. After that, his phone became unreachable, and he gave no further sign of life. His family initially tried to find him, so there was, of course, they reported his disappearance. Police was looking for him. Search and rescue was looking for him. But yeah, he was not found. No trace at all for many years. And then in the summer of 2023, the Danube washed ashore a missing car's bumper, still having the license plate on. And then there they saw that, okay, that it was along the riverbank was where they found the bumper. So after this discovery, they started searching the river again through like several kilometers. They still didn't find the car. And then there was a big breakthrough now on January 31st when they identified the location of the vehicle in the river. So on February 9th, they ended up they managed to actually take it out of the river.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So it was confirmed to be the same, like this guy's car, and also that they realized that yes, he had been missing for a long time. But there was some forensic examination. Apparently, for now, it seems that there was no indication of foul play. It's still under investigation. So, I mean, it doesn't seem like there was a crime. Maybe
So he just drove to the river.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like, I guess we could speculate that it might have been like a suicide attempt or something else happened. There might have been foul play too.
Or might be just like
presumably, or an accident.
Yeah, like you lose consciousness and
yeah.
Well,
So
it's good
that
for the
was
family, though,
that's
at least.
Yeah, that's the
find
story.
out.
For 10 years, they didn't find him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I mean, have you seen these videos of this guy? He goes with like these he goes scuba diving, I think, and then also like with magnets and rivers and lakes and bodies of water, and he like goes searching for cars and random stuff, and he's like found so many different bodies of people, like long missing, like this 20, 30 years or even more, and they're like, oh wow, and yeah, he helps put families kind of to rest, I think, like with knowing what happened to their loved ones. But yeah, it's kind of insane. I've always thought it would be kind of cool to be like a scuba diver for a firefighter like department, or like a fire department, but then like dead bodies popping out at you underwater would be a bit scary.
Yeah. It's just that's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, of course, very important work.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But it asks for very cold nerve. Can you say cold nerve?
I would say steady nerves, or what would I say? Nerves of steel.
No, yeah. But steel is cold.
Yeah.
So if your nerves are of steel, you have cold nerves.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what we say in Hungarian, but I'm so sleepy that I can't think of it. I don't know, something like that. Not exactly that, but something like that.
Yeah. Somewhere between cold and steel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
yeah,
Laura, what are your stories?
Okay, like so many. Oh God. Okay, let's see here. So the police in Finland have started to their first preliminary investigations, and this was from an article of the where are you? Keski-Suomalainen, I found. Like, I was just reading some not breaking news, but just like news bulletins and stuff, and then I thought this was interesting, kind of an interesting topic. But yeah, so I guess the police have started their first preliminary investigations into female genital mutilation in Finland. So they're not saying
they
that
made
anybody...
a law for that, right?
Yes, recently. Yeah. I think it was like in 2025 or something. I tried to find in the article. But yeah, so if people don't know that, yes, at the beginning of 2025, it was added to the Finnish criminal code, separates that, as separate criminal offenses. so basically, if there's different stipulations, like you can also be tried if you support like sending your daughter or like a female, let's just say female, in your family or friend or something like that to go get this done. Like it's illegal to go send them. It's illegal to kind of procure it. It's illegal to support in any way this type of action. And yeah, so they're kind of basically seeing, I think, how prevalent, or like how I kind of understood this, how prevalent it is in Finland. Like how often are, for instance, Somali women being sent back to Somalia to get this done, or other African nations, because I think this is mostly African. And then there are some Asian countries that do this too, but I think it's more prevalent in African nations. And yeah, it's just a fucked up situation. Like, of course, with the genital mutilation anyway being a thing. And it says like the Inner Finland Police Department is investigating suspected preparations for mutilation. And according to the criminal code, of course, this will be, covered underneath that act, like the different code. And even if the woman has been taken abroad for this action, it's still covered underneath this criminal code. And yeah, there's the suspected preparatory crime was committed in Tampere, so quite close to me. And yeah, there's the preliminary investigation that's underway. So this was quite recent, and like the 20th of February, at least this article was written. So yeah, and I was like, this could be an interesting whole thing, because like female genital mutilation, it's like looking at all the countries and shit, like the statistics, it's kind of like in that equatorial line, or like Burkina Faso, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Nigeria, Chad, like, and then also in Egypt and Sudan, like there's like the prevalence of female genital mutilation, according to the UNICEF 2024, it's like, for instance, in Ethiopia, 50 to 69%.
Wow.
Or
Okay,
Somalia,
that's
90 to 99%.
Ooh.
Or Guinea, 90 to 99%. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, basically everyone.
Everyone, yeah. So
Yeah, it takes some effort to get rid of it. Like,
yeah,
when
it's
you're
so
like,
ingrained.
everyone in my family has always done this. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah,
But this is actually a good topic in the sense that I remember that many, many years they were arguing that no, we don't need a special law for this because it's already kind of under assault. Like, of course, it was illegal before, but it was
also
just like
taking somebody
one
from
type of assault. Like, yeah, of course, like cutting a part of your body, any part is an assault. But then there was enough of this activism to get a proper part of, like, that is, it's a law, it's a separate law under it. I think it makes it easier to investigate and prosecute and kind of identify.
Yeah, is now interpreted as aggravated assault. So yeah, it's
But I guess since this is a special case, it also means like it's possible now to add these terms that even if the person was taken out of the country, it wasn't done in Finland.
Yes,
So
and
I guess
also if it was
maybe they wouldn't
preparing
care.
to send them to a different country, also like seeking it out, or even like conspiring to commit it is enough, I think, underneath this code, as far as I understood. So and it's
which
just
is more useful because it should be prevented, not just like punishing the people who did it afterwards.
After the
fact.
Sure,
exactly.
but
I mean,
damage is done.
It's pretty bad because like in Malaysia, I guess there's like the usual form in Malaysia is a simple needle stick, whatever the fuck that means. And then the most common form in the Horn of Africa is the radical pharaonic cut, which involves the removal of the labia and clitoris. Like, dear fucking God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what's the other one?
let me check. Like simple. I think they like stick something, or let me check. Yeah, this happens in Malaysia. Okay, so they basically a wound or small incision on the clitoris, then a wound at the apex of the clitoris with a needle, and then they like, I guess, cut the clitoris, I assume, like from this diagram. Like, yeah. Basically, I think just
Okay. Yeah.
fucking up the nerves and shit, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but I
Ooh.
mean, yeah, that all of this is violence.
Yeah,
But of
sure.
course, I understand the difference of making your nerves worse or making it like it's a different level when you cut all.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's bad anyway.
But
Yeah.
I think there's lots of, or I don't know if lots of is a good word, but there are some people with backgrounds from these countries, like for example Somalia,
Yeah.
that are very like active advocates of
Mm-hmm.
like that we have to do everything to prevent this.
Yeah.
Like, that they
Yeah.
actually come open and talk about their experience, that it's horrible and it really makes your life difficult. Like it's not
Yeah.
just the moment of the experience, but how
No.
it makes every like your basic everyday life difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has to be prevented. And
Yeah.
people shouldn't be afraid, like, oh, maybe I'm too racist, or like, no, it's not about racism. It's like it's a crime and it has to be stopped.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's the same thing. Like, I mean, okay, not to the same extent, but I also feel like they should also call like circumcision male genital mutilation too, because I feel like a lot of people, at least in the States, talking about, circumcision and stuff. Okay, originally it was a religious thing. Of course, we know that Jewish men, they, have was it the bris or whatever, and they have like a ceremony and stuff. The rabbi cuts off the foreskin, and that's like a whole thing.
And
but then
Muslim too, right?
I'm not sure about
I think it's kind of like
Abrahamic
both.
religions, maybe. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but
Could
I don't
be.
know why it's not in Christianity.
Yeah.
Did people just stop doing at some point, or
Yeah, I don't know, but like it's just like
the
everybody
reason.
knows that, okay, like Jewish people have, circumcised penises, great. And in the States it's like, okay, maybe too much information, but all the penises I saw were circumcised. Like the only uncircumcised penis I ever saw was coming to Europe ever.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I understood by watching Sex and the City.
Oh.
Exactly, and it's just so weird.
It
just
was
so
the
weird
weirdest
to me.
thing ever. Like that they were discussing, like, oh, I met a man who didn't have a circumcision, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I have
Like,
never
that's
seen.
the
I'm the opposite. I've never seen
exactly. Yeah.
male genital that something has been done to it.
Because like
how does
the
it do?
foreskin is like part of it.
Maybe I should
it's
Google
like,
how it looked like.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
I mean, usually
maybe I
you
should
see
just
like
watch porn or something.
Yeah, maybe. But like, there's usually like, okay, like probably too much. Okay, we're not going to go into this. We'll get,
We went over already.
But it's like, I just feel like there's no reason. Because I mean, I remember when some people in my family like, okay, we're deciding whether, like the babies or something in their family are going to have a circumcision and I always thought it was fucking weird. Because it's like, oh, but it's cleaner. Like, no.
But you can just wash it.
Yeah, like you don't like
cut my ears because there's some things got stuck behind my ears.
Like you don't need to like pull the foreskin down of like the penis to clean it like on a baby. Like that's not necessary. You don't need to do that. Like you don't really.
Why would it be? It's so counterintuitive. Like what?
Yeah.
Like it's that's the natural state of it. Like you can just wash it. Why would? How did it become the standard that you need to circumcise?
Yeah. So I'm just like of all the fucking. I just feel bad for all those guys out there because like they're probably having less stimulation on their penis. Not that guys need, like all this extra whatever, but like I feel bad for some guys who have it. Like it was decided against their, like you can get it when you're older, sure, if that's a thing, but like as a baby, like fresh baby,
Yeah.
less than a year
crazy.
old.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Also, I never understood in American movies why they have the like the lotion
Yeah, because you need
being
it.
used.
You need it.
I'm like, why? That's so weird. And then I realized at some point, that's why. Because otherwise, why would you need it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry for
But I think that's
everyone.
I think that's one of the reasons actually why it was probably a thing in the Bible.
And you
or
don't
whatever.
even have a religion behind it, so you could be
That's
like,
what I mean.
it's the deal with me and the God and whatever.
That's what I mean. That's what
Oh
I
my
mean.
God.
That's for nothing.
That's what I mean. It's just because people are like,
There's no
everyone's told
reason.
it's cleaner or it's like safer for the male. No, it's not. If anything, it's safer for them just like leave the penis alone. I don't know how we got on this, like, leave the penis alone.
I mean, just leave all the genital alone.
Yes.
Yeah, just leave
Yes.
them be.
Leave
They're
them
fine.
be.
They are, as
Natural
God
state.
or whatever you believe in, have
Intended.
made them. Evolution, God, whatever. Like, this is how we're
No,
born.
but there's usually some agenda behind it, right?
Yeah.
Like the religion mostly.
Yeah. I
or
mean, I think they just
like
didn't
control.
want boys masturbating, to be honest. I think that was or the original
Exactly. It's all
thing,
about
yeah.
control always.
Yeah.
Like religion is. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, that brings me to my next point, if you want to discuss that now.
Mhm.
Can't escape anymore.
Sorry, okay. And then I can share the last one is very, very quick. But this next one is about, have you heard about the new Tennessee bill that they're trying to pass? Sorry, I went to the States with this one. So basically they're going to criminalize abortion as first-degree murder.
What? Well, I'm not surprised though, because they have been doing stuff in this direction nowadays.
So it's enacted as
Can
the
it
Human
be
Life
the
Protection
fucking
Act.
man who puts their sperm inside another person who gets
Hey.
jail?
The death penalty? Yeah.
God's
Or
yeah.
or what I was about to say too, like, because people like to get all fucking religious on this shit. I was like, what about the Bible in Genesis 38:9-10, where Onan was killed by God for wasting his semen on the ground instead of producing offspring with his deceased brother's widow? What about that?
Stop.
What about that?
Ah.
So if you
That's-
masturbate,
no.
you die. If you masturbate,
Huh?
no, you got to get executed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
We would
Great
succeed
idea.
as US politicians.
Yeah. It's so fucking
Oh my
fucked.
god! So
Just-
first degree
yeah.
murder and
Yeah.
punished by the death penalty,
Death
or like
penalty.
potentially
Yes, death penalty. They would get the death penalty.
abortion.
So, which is the funny part that everyone keeps citing, like, okay, yeah, you're protecting life, right, by killing a person because they didn't protect quote unquote life. But do they
Exactly,
realize
yeah,
that
very
like
logical.
99% of abortions happen before like week 15 or something like that, week 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
And like
They
the
don't care
1%.
because the soul and whatever they don't.
But even in the
know, they
Bible,
don't
it
listen to
says that
reason.
even in the Bible, it says, I knit you together in the womb, but it also stipulates that on the breath is when life goes into you. Breath at first, like life is at first breath. So when you're actually born,
But
I don't think the Bible says anything about abortion.
no, nothing about abortion.
Honestly.
But when you, but also it
they
says-
just made this thing up.
and also if
But
you, for
it's-
instance, if there is a person who gives birth or like who is pregnant, and let's say someone beats you and you lose the child, you don't get the death penalty for that. You get
Why?
but you can't get compensation for hurting the wife or whatever. So even in the Bible, it says that, hey, no, it's not a life in the womb yet.
Okay, yeah. I
but
get
you're trying to make this
logic.
logical somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Like
But it's not about that. And it's also
arguing
the
with logic
religion.
with illogical people is useless.
Yeah.
They would just like ignore it. And also the religious part is just kind of the cover, but it's about controlling.
It is. I mean, that's what it
Women.
started back in the 70s with
Yeah.
control. They needed a new way to get people out to vote, and that was the reason why they chose abortion as a topic. It wasn't before the 60s or 70s like a topic on even the Christian agenda. So yeah. Anyway,
It's an evil agenda. The agenda of devil.
Mhm.
Yeah. If anybody wants to be devilish, yeah. Anyway. Okay, the last topic was just very, 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 very.
Is
very
there
quick.
anything nicer?
Yeah, well, not nicer, but this is like whatever. So apparently in Helsinki, you know this Alanya Market, like this Asian market?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
apparently,
a Turkish.
Oh, is it about the language?
yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
basically
this I have
there's,
to
yeah.
lot to say.
Well, no,
Oh,
wait,
okay.
sorry, wait. It's a Mediterranean market or something
Yeah,
Turkish.
like, yeah, we say like East Asia, or not East Asia, like Middle
Not East
Eastern,
Asia,
kind of
the
Middle
Middle-
Eastern,
Middle
yeah,
Asia.
Middle Eastern market.
Middle
Yeah,
Eastern, okay.
Middle Eastern market, I would say, yeah.
Mhm.
Has a lot
Okay,
of
yes.
Turkish stuff, has a lot of like Persian
Yeah.
stuff, yeah, Turkish, but
Like
mostly
good
Turkish.
stuff. Yeah. Mhm.
So, and this one I guess is in what, Itish or like Ita,
Yeah.
or
That they have a big one there.
Yeah,
East
it's very big.
Helsinki. Fucking trying to translate.
It is inside Itis. Itis is the name of the shopping center,
Yeah,
and
Itäkeskus.
Itäkeskus is the name of the area.
which is like
Which means East
Eastern
Center.
Central, yeah, East Center, yeah. And there's a lot of like ethnic stuff in Itä Helsinki, or like East Helsinki, which is good, like good restaurants and shit. Anyway,
Itis
So
is the
Hels-
best shopping center in Finland.
yeah.
My opinion. It is
Okay.
really recommend.
Okay, so Helsinki has imposed a 20,000 euro conditional fine on this Armina Oy, which is the company that operates Alanya Market. And after the inspectors found missing Finnish and Swedish labeling on dozens of food products. So they're getting a fine because there wasn't some.
I mean, I think the
translation
owner
on
was
label.
answering like, "We can do this. It's fine. Like,
Yeah.
we're not getting a fine. We can do this."
Yeah,
Because it was by April or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
it was
yeah.
like
Okay,
a
so
kind
they
of
have to put on
condition.
the labels now.
Yeah,
Mm.
condition. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I agree with the law. Like, I think that's
Yeah.
it's
important
for
because of
it's
food
important
safety.
to understand what for food safety and stuff. But
Yeah.
like, I bought this. Okay, it's not food, but I bought this like a pimple patches. If
Yeah.
that's a word. Like
Yeah,
that
it
you
is.
put
Yeah.
during the night, and I think it's like in English, French, and something. And then they have put this like translated label on it. That's in Danish.
Oh,
And that's just,
Oh.
they're selling this in a city market. Like not in an ethnic place or anything, but just your basic city market. I'm like,
yeah.
and nobody notices that this is in Danish. Like,
Yeah.
I would prefer the English. I don't understand Danish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Anyway, like, it's fine. It's a pimple patch. I was able to figure it out without instructions. But I still think like this whole labeling thing, like, yeah, I think many ethnic markets do it. Like, they try, they do their best because they know the
Yeah.
law.
Mhm.
But also, like, sometimes you see the translations and you're just like, what? I wonder what the law says about that. Like, if it doesn't make any sense, is it enough if it is in Finnish and Swedish? Does it
Yeah.
also need to actually make sense?
Mean something. Yeah. But I mean, this like store has thousands and thousands. Like, what is it, like 10,000 over 10,000 items? It says in this Helsinki Times article, and it's like, wow, okay. But they have until April 1st to comply with this, or it's 20,000
I
euros.
mean, you can just guess that it was probably some racist person who was like, so okay, I also found this product and this product that didn't have the label, and even though it happens elsewhere too,
Yeah, I'm sure.
they
Yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
reported it.
Like, in
Because everybody
city
fucking
markets.
hates on Itä Helsinki, like, for that reason. It's just like, yeah.
What? Nobody hates Itä Helsinki.
Well, a lot of people do, but
A
it's
lot
a
of
great.
people do.
They are
place. A lot of good
afraid of
food.
Itä Helsinki. But from fear comes hate.
Well, yeah.
I mean, what was it like? Oh yeah, I was just scrolling on Instagram last week, and there was like this Somali, I think Somali clothing brand, or like like brand or whatever, and they had this shirt, like there's a perussuomalaiset, logo, but like, which means like basic Finns, or the like kind of the hyper nationalist whatever Finns,
like original Finns,
original
or something,
Finns.
The
Yeah,
English name is True Finns, but
Oh, yeah, True
I don't want
Finns,
to
sorry.
admit it's the most horrible translation.
Yeah,
Inaccurate.
Basic
They
Finns,
should be
yeah.
sued.
Anyway, so these guys are super fucking nationalistic, anti-immigrant, all this shit, always talking bad about Somali
And in
people.
the government of Finland.
And in the government of Finland, yeah. So basically, they had the perussuomalainen, like logo, it's just like perus, whatever. But then these guys made a shirt that was like perusmamu, which I was like, that's great, So, which means like maahanmuuttaja or whatever, or like, fuck.
But
what's
it's
the
kind of a
translation?
word. I don't think it's a neutral word. It's often used in
it's
kind
used
of
as a
negative.
derogatory way, but these guys
It's
are
not like
taking
the
it back.
worst,
But it's like, oh, mamu,
still
or
slightly,
whatever. Yes, yeah. And so basically, these guys, they made T-shirts that they're like perus mamu, and it's like they're taking it back, And I fucking loved it. And then I was like reading the comments, and of course, there's fucking racist piece of shit Finns commenting on it. Like,
Why would you read the comments? Never read the comments.
Oh
I
my
know,
god, I
but
also read the comments sometimes. And like nowadays, okay, sorry, this is like
Me
one out
too,
of
but
topic,
still,
but
I say never read the comments.
But I get sometimes nowadays, especially these like random posts from Riikka Purra and like other.
Why? No, escape!
No.
Run!
Like
Run!
it
on your
comes up on
algorithm.
my algorithm. I'm like, I'm not looking for these. And then of course, because it always says something outrageous, I tap on the
no.
comments, and a lot of people are like,
Well, maybe
"Yes,
that's why you keep
we
getting
need
them.
to-" Maybe, yeah, it's a vicious cycle. But then a lot of people are supporting it. Says that finally, like this makes sense. Yeah, we need laws like this.
But
And it's
honestly,
just,
like if it's her profile, I
Wow.
mean her
I know.
account, maybe of course the supporters are there.
I
Fucking
know,
cunt.
but it's
Can I
so
say
sad
she's a
to see.
cunt?
Like,
Okay,
what
I'm
is
saying
wrong
she's a
with-
cunt.
Yeah, you can say it. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
no,
she
no.
will sue us.
She will sue you.
Okay, allegedly, she's a cunt.
No, but you can state your personal opinion. No?
Yeah. I mean,
She's
yeah.
can't like to me.
Kunttimainen.
Kunti is not a word in Finnish.
No, it's
It
not.
is now.
It is now.
Yeah,
Kunttimainen.
nothing bad is said because he
No.
doesn't mean anything. I like this.
No. We need to make shirts. Kunttimainen. And then like a little caricature of her. Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, if I can go a little back to the language thing, you go to your trendy, hipstery restaurant in the city center, not the East Center, but the city center.
Yeah.
And the menu is in English, all the staff speaks in English. That's not dangerous, huh?
No.
I mean, like
fine.
if I have allergy or any reasons and I don't speak good English, what am I gonna do? Die?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
in some random market in
Very
Itäkeskus,
true.
there it's a big deal. As
Very
if you
true.
could, it's not the staff in
Yeah.
those shops, they usually speak better Finnish than your
Yeah.
trendy restaurant staff.
Better than me.
So
Yeah.
if you don't understand, if you're like, I have a peanut allergy, can you tell me, does this say peanuts in Arabic?
Yeah.
Probably they can tell you.
Yeah. And also the point is too,
unlike the
why are these-
trendy.
why are these racist fuckers too going into these Asian markets? They don't want, or actually, no, that is true. They do like the food, but they just don't like the culture behind the
Yeah.
food. Motherfuckers. Because they're hypocrites. They're hypocrites. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so this was not a short story. after all.
Sorry.
The story was short, our discussion was long.
Do you still want a
There
fact?
was a risk
An
that this
animal
might happen.
fact? Or it's a quick
I
one?
thought we are also going to talk about the new social and health minister, but let's not.
We can discuss that next.
Do we still have stories? Do we have to talk about him?
No, let's not. Let's
No.
not. It's just I remember it
Because
as well.
he's actually also allegedly a criminal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Maybe
he
we can discuss
alleged-
it next time.
Yeah, next time. Okay, fine. Let's go to the animal fact now.
Okay, so do you guys know the the Portuguese man of war. Man of war. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What? Man of War?
The Portuguese
Man
man
of
of
War,
war.
right?
And not the band Man of War.
The
but
band? Oh,
That's what I
okay,
said,
not
not
the
the-
band.
not
I
the
only
band.
know the band.
So
I don't think Portuguese are at war with anyone at the moment.
no, but they used to be. They used to be.
Yeah.
Plus, the major ship was the Portuguese. Okay, like there's the ship, like the massive ass warship, hence the name. Or then there's the jellyfish. Or, well, I guess it's kind of a colonial organism, but it's Physalia physalis is the name, the scientific name. Search Portuguese man of war if you want to know what I'm talking
Okay.
about. But they're really nice. They're like not nice. They're blue and they're like nice colors, like purplish and pink and whatever. But it has
So cute.
yeah, but kind of deadly. It's venomous and it stings. Its stinging tentacles can reach, on average, 10 to 30 meters, and some reaching up to 50
Oh.
meters in length. That's crazy.
Wow. Oh, okay. This looks scary. I'm so scared about like going to the sea and like jellyfish
No,
being there.
But I don't
They
think
just
the
float
Finnish
along.
ones are so
I don't
bad.
know.
I mean these guys just float along and kind of like they have their sail. It's like
They don't
gas.
hurt you.
No, they do. They do. These will.
They
fuck
do,
you up.
but
do.
they're Portugalin
Yeah, but
sotalaiva. That's their name in Finnish. Makes sense.
Okay, yeah, warship. Yeah.
I'm not worried about them attacking me. I'm worried about me accidentally kicking them, and that hurts too.
Yeah, I mean, you can like swim into them, but I guess normally you'd
Yeah,
have
exactly.
a wetsuit and then that would protect you, usually.
You don't have a
But yeah.
wetsuit when you just swim.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
in the ocean, you would. Like if you're going
Okay,
scuba
I
diving or
guess.
snorkeling, okay. I
But
would
like in
do-
Finland, they can just be, and in many countries, they just hang out in the beaches and you
Regular
get
jellyfish,
like
yeah.
burned.
yeah, dead one. Yeah, true. Yes. But yeah.
When I was in Singapore in the beach, there was lots of these warnings about the deadly jellyfish, and there had been some cases like if they actually burn a kid, it can be deadly. Like there
Oh,
was a
I would
case
never
that
go into that
some
water. What?
like tourist had died. So
Okay.
like when we were swimming, I was like, looking around.
Yeah,
But
and
you
some
don't
of them are
see them.
so
Okay,
clear.
I'm never going there.
Yeah, and some of them are so clear you can't see it. Like box jellyfish are quite dangerous. And yeah, anyway. But did you know the
But
difference?
here they are not the worst.
Yeah. But did you know the difference between venomous and poisonous? Do you want to know the difference?
Yes,
You know the difference.
I know it.
Okay. Do you know the difference?
But tell
Petra?
anyway.
Because in Finnish
I
it's
don't
just
know.
myrkytys. So there's no difference in Finnish.
Yeah.
There's no difference. But venomous means that it's injected into you. So it's like a toxin that's injected. But then
Like a snake.
yeah, like a snake indeed. And then poisonous means that it's like absorbed through the skin. So like a bee sting would be venomous because it's injected in. A frog would be poisonous. Any like mushroom or like food or something that's poisonous. So that's the difference between venom and poison. As you know.
The algorithm showed me this recently, so
I was looking at it
The
last
same
week. so maybe
algorithm that showed you Riikka Purra.
Yeah,
Your algorithm is
it's
something's
really
wrong.
weird. But the
Yeah.
Riikka Purra stuff only come up on my Facebook, so maybe I shouldn't go to Facebook.
Or maybe it
anymore.
just wants to show you toxic things.
toxic.
Damn, now I will be sued too.
True. Okay, yeah, that must be the pattern.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
All
The
right.
point of the animal fact is that we end with a nice thing and I'll go back to Riikka Purra, but
Yeah,
I guess we
yeah,
messed
okay.
up today.
Yes.
Sorry. I love
50
Portugal
meters
so well. I
long.
was
Yes.
very beautiful, very beautiful. I wouldn't want to meet
Beautiful.
them,
Yeah.
No,
but,
yeah.
But
I
just wanna poke it on the
adore
top,
their
you know?
pictures.
I just want to poke its air bladder on the top, because it's not poisonous. Just
That's not poisonous.
no.
I don't want to poke it. Yeah.
But I would
Okay.
like to
Kind of cute.
see a video of it.
It's pretty. I think they're pretty.
Okay, very long news tangent.
Yes, holy
Yes,
shit. This was like an
extremely.
actual... Okay. Thanks for listening. If you're still listening, thank you. If you're not, sorry.
We are honored.
We are honored. Yes. You can follow us on Instagram at Translation Murder Podcast. You can send us an email at translationmurderpodcast@gmail.com. You can watch these episodes or listen to them on YouTube, and you can like and follow them wherever you're listening. Please download them, listen to them. It helps out. Rate, subscribe,
Leave us comments.
leave us comments. Thank you for the person who left a comment on our Instagram. Thank you. If you're still listening, which you're probably not.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Okay.
Please come back.
Hei poralla.
Bye.
Bye.